Breaking news! The tennis world has just been hit with a massive announcement that no one saw coming. The US Open, one of the most prestigious Grand Slam tournaments in the world, has just made a huge announcement about Alex Eala. And fans absolutely cannot believe it. They are shocked. They are excited. They are celebrating. They are taking to social media in droves to express their disbelief. This announcement has sent shockwaves through the tennis community. It has left experts scrambling for words. It has left fans speechless. It has left the Philippines absolutely ecstatic. It is the kind of announcement that changes everything. It is the kind of announcement that cements Alex Eala's place in tennis history. So what exactly did the US Open announce? What does this mean for Alex Eala's career? What does this mean for Philippine tennis? And why are fans so shocked? In this video, we are going to break down everything. We are going to tell you exactly what the US Open announced. We are going to analyze what this means for Alex Eala's future. We are going to look at how this will impact her career trajectory. We are going to examine the reactions from players, experts, and fans. And we are going to explain why this is one of the biggest moments in Philippine sports history. So stay with me. Because this is a story that is going to blow your mind. This is a story that is going to make every Filipino proud. This is a story that proves that Alex Eala is not just a rising star, she is a global superstar. Let's get into it. The announcement came out of nowhere. No one expected it. No one saw it coming. It was the kind of news that stops you in your tracks. It was the kind of news that makes you read it twice just to make sure you read it correctly. The US Open organizers held a press conference in New York. The room was packed with journalists, photographers, and tennis insiders. Everyone was wondering what the big news was. And then, the announcement was made. The US Open has officially granted Alex Eala a wild-card entry into the main draw of the 2026 US Open. Yes, you heard that right. A wild card. Direct entry into the main draw. No qualifying rounds. No stress. No uncertainty. She is in. She is officially in. But that is not all. The announcement went even further. The US Open also announced that Alex Eala will be featured in a special promotional campaign leading up to the tournament. She will be one of the faces of the US Open in 2026. Her image will be featured on billboards, social media, and television commercials. She will be the centerpiece of the tournament's marketing efforts. And if that was not enough, the US Open also announced that Eala will be participating in a special exhibition match before the tournament begins. The exhibition match will feature Eala against a former Grand Slam champion. The match will be broadcast globally. It will be a showcase of her talent and her star power. The announcement was met with thunderous applause. The journalists were stunned. They had expected news about ticket sales or tournament logistics. They had not expected this. The US Open tournament director explained the decision. Alex Eala is one of the most exciting young players in tennis. Her run at Wimbledon captured the imagination of the world. She has proven that she belongs on the biggest stage. We are thrilled to welcome her to the US Open and to give her the platform she deserves. The announcement was a massive vote of confidence in Alex Eala. It was a recognition of her talent, her potential, and her global appeal. It was a signal that the tennis world is ready for her to become a superstar. And the fans? They are absolutely losing their minds. The US Open announcement is a game-changer for Alex Eala's career. It is the kind of opportunity that can transform a player's trajectory. It is the kind of opportunity that can launch a player into superstardom. Let us break down what this announcement means for her career. First, it gives her direct entry into the US Open main draw. This is huge. Every Grand Slam is difficult. But the US Open is one of the toughest. The competition is fierce. The pressure is immense. And the qualifying rounds are brutal. By giving her a wild card, the US Open has saved her from the stress and uncertainty of qualifying. She can now focus on preparing for the main draw. Second, it boosts her confidence. When the organizers of a Grand Slam grant you a wild card, it is a sign of respect. It is a sign that they believe in you. It is a sign that they see you as a star. That kind of validation can do wonders for a player's confidence. Third, it increases her visibility. The promotional campaign will put Eala's face in front of millions of people. Billboards in New York. Social media posts. Television commercials. She will be everywhere. This will help her build her brand and attract sponsors. Fourth, it gives her a platform to showcase her talent. The exhibition match will be broadcast globally. It will be her chance to show the world what she can do. It will be her chance to prove that her Wimbledon run was not a fluke. Fifth, it creates momentum. The US Open is one of the biggest tournaments in the world. Performing well there can change a player's career. A deep run at the US Open could propel Eala even higher in the rankings. It could also give her the confidence to believe that she can win a Grand Slam. Sixth, it brings more attention to Philippine tennis. Eala's success is already putting the Philippines on the map. This announcement will only increase that attention. More people will be watching. More people will be interested. More people will be inspired. Seventh, it opens doors for future opportunities. When you are a star at the US Open, other opportunities follow. Sponsorships. Endorsements. Invitations to other tournaments. Eala's career is about to take off. The US Open announcement is a massive opportunity for Alex Eala. And she is ready to seize it. As soon as the US Open announcement was made, the tennis world reacted with shock, excitement, and admiration. First, let us look at the players. Many of Eala's fellow players congratulated her. Some of the biggest names in tennis sent messages of support. Coco Gauff, the reigning US Open champion, posted on social media, "Congratulations, Alex. You deserve this. The US Open is going to be even more exciting with you in the draw. I can't wait to compete against you." Iga Swiatek, the world #1, wrote, "What a fantastic announcement. Alex Eala is a rising star. She has earned this opportunity. I am excited to see what she does at the US Open." Riata Zarazua, her dream doubles partner, posted, "I am so proud of you, Alex. This is just the beginning. The US Open is going to be amazing." Mexico Red Heart Philippines. Now, let us look at the experts. Tennis commentators and analysts were blown away by the announcement. They called it a historic moment for Philippine tennis. Rennie Stubbs, the former doubles champion and now commentator, said, "This is a huge deal for Alex Eala. The US Open does not give wild cards to just anyone. They see something special in her. And I agree with them." Brad Gilbert, the famous tennis commentator, said, "Alex Eala is the real deal. Her Wimbledon run was no fluke. She is going to be a star at the US Open. And I think she can make a deep run." And then there are the fans. The Filipino fans were absolutely ecstatic. They flooded social media with messages of joy and pride. One fan wrote, "I am crying tears of joy. Alex Eala at the US Open. This is the greatest news ever." Another fan wrote, "From Wimbledon to the US Open. Alex Eala is taking over the tennis world. I am proud to be Filipino." Another fan wrote, "Wild card? Promotional campaign? Exhibition match? The US Open is treating Alex Eala like a superstar. And she deserves every bit of it." But it was not just Filipino fans who were excited. Tennis fans from around the world also celebrated the announcement. One fan wrote, "I have been watching Alex Eala for years. She is one of the most exciting young players in the game. I am so excited to see her at the US Open. Another fan wrote, "The US Open just got a lot more interesting. Alex Eala is going to light up the court in New York." The reactions were overwhelming. And they showed exactly how much Alex Eala means to the tennis world. The US Open announcement is not just about Alex Eala. It is about Philippine tennis. It is about the future of the sport in the country. First, it puts Philippine tennis on the global stage. The US Open is one of the most watched sporting events in the world. Billions of people will see Eala's face in the promotional campaign. Billions of people will see her play in the exhibition match. And millions of people will watch her in the main draw. The Philippines will be represented on the biggest stage in tennis. Second, it inspires the next generation. Young Filipino tennis players will see Eala at the US Open and think, if she can do it, so can I. They will pick up rackets. They will start playing. They will start dreaming. Third, it attracts investment. When a Filipino player is competing at the US Open, sponsors and investors take notice. They see the potential of the Philippine market. They see the potential of Philippine athletes. And they want to be part of it. Fourth, it strengthens the tennis community. Eala's success has brought more attention to tennis in the Philippines. More kids are playing. More coaches are coaching. More tournaments are being held. And the US Open announcement will only accelerate that growth. Fifth, it creates a legacy. Eala is not just building a career. She is building a legacy. And this announcement is a part of that legacy. She is paving the way for future Filipino champions. Sixth, it gives the nation something to celebrate. The Philippines is a country that has faced many challenges. Eala's success gives Filipinos something to celebrate. It gives them hope. It reminds them that they are capable of greatness. The future of Philippine tennis is bright. And Alex Eala is leading the way. Now that the US Open announcement has been made, what comes next for Alex Eala? The road to the US Open is going to be exciting. Let us break down what she needs to do to prepare for the biggest tournament of her career. First, she needs to stay healthy. Injuries are the biggest enemy of any athlete. Eala needs to take care of her body. She needs to rest when she is tired. Second, she needs to keep training. The US Open is played on hard courts. Eala needs to be comfortable on the surface. She needs to work on her serve, her forehand, and her movement. She needs to be at her physical peak. Third, she needs to stay focused. The media attention will be intense. The expectations will be high. Eala needs to block out the noise and focus on her game. Fourth, she needs to stay humble. Success can be intoxicating. But Eala needs to stay grounded. She needs to remember where she came from. She needs to stay grateful for the support she has received. Fifth, she needs to enjoy the moment. The US Open is a special tournament. It is the biggest stage in tennis. Eala needs to enjoy every moment of it. She needs to soak in the atmosphere. She needs to appreciate the journey. Sixth, she needs to believe in herself. This is the most important factor of all. Eala needs to believe that she can compete with the best. She needs to believe that she can win matches. She needs to believe that she can make a deep run. The road to the US Open is going to be challenging. But Alex Eala is ready for it. She has already proven that she belongs on the biggest stage. And she is determined to make the Philippines proud.